I enter the ancient courts of ancient men. I am not ashamed to speak with them. Source: Letter to Francesco Vettori. For a sect or commonwealth to last long, it must often be brought back to its beginnings. Source: Discourses on Livy Machiavelli, says institutions need periodic factory resets. So do people. When your habits drift, snap back to first principles. Why you started, what you promised, what you value. Think of it as cleaning the political junk files in your head. Even Rome needed regular reboots. Your calendar does too. Set monthly checkpoints, remeasure progress, and toss the features you added just because. Maintenance is stealth ambition. There is nothing more difficult than to initiate a new order of things. Source: The Prince. New plans make old winners nervous and new winners cautious. Translation: Expect friction. Don't read resistance as a sign you're wrong. Read it as Machiavelli's weather report. Prep coalitions early. Pre-answer objections and stage quick, visible wins. Keep momentum loud and mistakes quiet. Also, have snacks at your meetings. Nobody plots against you with a full plate of cannoli. All armed prophets have conquered, and the unarmed have been destroyed. Source: The Prince. This isn't about swords on Zoom calls. It's about backing vision with capability, budget, data, skills, allies. Inspiration without infrastructure is just karaoke. Build the teeth behind your pitch, pilot funds, user testimonials, a rollout plan. So when belief flickers, execution holds. Be the fox with a Gantt chart and the lion with approvals already signed. The chief foundations of all states are good laws and good arms. Source: The Prince. Strategy isn't vibes, it's rules and force multipliers. Your laws are processes that keep you honest on good days and on chaotic ones. Your arms are competencies that win under pressure. Write the checklist that future you will actually follow. Then practice the skills that make that checklist meaningful. Think SOPs plus reps, policies plus practice. Bureaucracy, but make it baller. A wise prince should never in peaceful times stand idle. Source: The Prince. Quiet months tempt leaders to scroll. Don't. Drill. Read rivals. Stress test plans. Rotate roles. When the storm hits, amateurs wish. Pros revert to training. Your brand of war games might be tabletop exercises, mock launches, or spicy Q&A with your toughest stakeholder. Make peace productive so war feels familiar. It is necessary to have the people friendly, otherwise he has no security in adversity. Source: The Prince. Machiavelli's firewall isn't fortresses, it's public goodwill. Keep promises simple, benefits visible, and pain fairly shared. If things go sideways, supporters defend you while fair weather nobles practice weather forecasting. Ground rule: don't just announce, explain. And when you mess up, fix it fast and publicly. People forgive honest math. They hate surprise fees. A prince who has a strong city and has not made himself odious will not be attacked. Source: The Prince. Your strong city is resilience, diverse revenue, cross-trained teams, documented processes. Also, don't become odious. Protect time, property, and dignity. Overtax either, and you mint enemies. If attackers calculate low payoff and high blowback, they pick another target. Think porcupine economics. Small, steady, very stabby to predators. It is much safer to be feared than loved. Source: The Prince. Relax. He means predictable consequences, not cartoon villainy. Set clear lines and enforce them consistently. People love you on Friday, they test you on Monday. Make the Monday outcome boringly certain. And remember his spicy add-on. Don't touch a person's property or partner if you want to avoid hatred. Boundaries greater than bouquets. A wise prince will endeavor that his citizens shall always have need of the state and of him. Source: The Prince. Design systems where your value is obvious. Support that actually supports. platforms that actually platform. When you enable careers, clients, or communities to thrive, they'll lock arms with you in tough times. Just don't confuse dependence with addiction. Create mutual benefit, not helplessness. Think sturdy bridges, not sticky traps. Everyone sees what you appear to be, and one judges by the result. Source, the prince. Two audiences, two tests. The many judge the photo, the few judge the spreadsheet. Nail both. Stage intent, clear symbols, crisp messages. Then deliver impact, metrics that move. It's not fake it till you make it. It's frame it while you make it. Also, retire victory slides no one reads. One chart that bites beats 10 that yawn. Men, in general, judge more by their eyes than their hands. Source, the prince. Appear virtuous. Reliability, fairness, restraint, and you'll unlock cooperation. But Machiavelli warns, prepare for messy reality. Keep contingency plans for when nice won't work, and delay means damage. The trick isn't hypocrisy, it's hierarchy. Virtue first, exceptions rare, rationale documented. If you must pivot, do it clean, quick, and with receipts. One must be a fox to recognize traps and a lion to frighten wolves. Source, the prince. Run scenarios like a paranoid fox. What's the snare, the bait, the timing? Then execute like a lion. Decisive, unmistakable, once. Over-roaring scares allies. Over-sneaking spooks them. Blend craft with courage. And if a wolf keeps testing you, don't growl. Demonstrate consequences. Animals learn faster than committees. Those princes who have done great things have held good faith of little account. Source, the prince. Machiavelli's not endorsing lying. He's noticing power games. Your rule. Design promises you can keep, even under stress. When circumstances nuke the premise, renegotiate openly, not sneakily. People forgive updates. They punish ambushes. Don't weaponize flexibility. Use it like a fire extinguisher, rarely, visibly, for actual fires. A prince must consider how to avoid those things which will make him hated or contemptible. Source, the prince. Hatred comes from stealing property or honor. Contempt from looking weak or frivolous. So, be frugal with other people's time and treasure. Be generous with clarity and accountability. If you must be severe, be swift, justified, and done. No lingering melodrama. You're running a state, not a soap opera. Commonwealth never in time of peace relaxes its warlike discipline. Source, discourses on Livy. Rome didn't chill between battles, it stretched. Adopt off-season intensity. Rotate tough assignments. Rehearse crises. Cross-audit plans. Host pre-mortems. Predict how your project dies and kidnap those causes ahead of time. The goal isn't paranoia, it's posture. Confidence grows in the gym, not the arena. It is better to be adventurous than cautious. Source, the prince. Fortune favors the decisive. When options all carry risk, choose the one that compounds capability, even if it stings now. The timid hope, the bold hedge with preparation and pounce with timing. Bold does not mean reckless. It's rehearsed audacity. Warm up your courage on small swings, so big swings feel like muscle memory. When they can depend on their own strength, they rarely fail. Source, the prince. Luck is a river, dams are skills. Invest in things that hold when fortune flips. Talent density, cash buffers, hard data, strong norms. If your plan requires the weather to cooperate, it's not a plan, it's a picnic. Machiavelli's math. Less reliance on fortune equals more durable wins. Prudence consists in distinguishing the character of troubles and take the lesser evil. Source, the prince. No path is perfectly safe. Leaders still must choose. List the harms, weight the probabilities, then accept the smallest necessary pain. Communicate the why, own the cost, and set review points to unwind if facts change. Grown-up strategy is choosing where to bleed, so your mission doesn't. A prince ought never to make an alliance with one more powerful, unless necessity compels him. Source, the prince. If your ally can buy you after victory, you didn't partner, you pawned. Prefer coalitions where everyone needs everyone. If you must piggyback, pre-price the favor and cap their leverage. And never outsource your strategic backbone. Friends are nice. Dependencies are invoices. No more useful or necessary authority than the power to accuse. Source: Discourses on Livy. Healthy teams need safe channels to call out misconduct. Courts beat rumor mills. Create formal ways to surface concerns, protect accusers from retaliation, and punish proven calumny. Pressure needs a valve or the boiler explodes. Machiavelli turns HR policy into statecraft, and he's right. No commonwealth has salutary institutions unless by a single person upon one man that all similar reconstruction must depend. Source: Discourses on Livy. Committees refine. Founders define. When you're rebuilding, someone must hold the pen, absorb the heat, and move the pieces fast. Get broad input, yes, but centralize authorship for speed and coherence. Then, once bones set, distribute power again. Think surgeon, not crowded operating room. A new prince will find that the best way to preserve his princedom is to renew the whole institutions of that state. Source: Discourses on Livy. Sometimes patching is worse than replacing. If rot runs deep, rebuild. New roles, new rules, new incentives, new people. Signal clearly. Titles, rituals, calendars, so everyone feels the shift. Don't half reform. That keeps enemies angry and friends unconvinced. If you're flipping the table, reset the room.